I don't want to brag or anything, but I just had about $10,000 in my college debt erased overnight, and I think that's pretty cool. Between you and me, like I wasn't planning on paying it. You know, that's kind of been my strategy. The 10,000's gone, but I still have about 30,000. And my thinking is like, now all I have to do is not pay that, and I should be good. And I know some of you guys are like, dude, that's gonna fuck up your credit, you know. And I'm like, my credit. Let me tell you a little something about my portfolio. This is a weird fucking night. You guys are very selective about what you will laugh at. So, you guys have a good rest of the show. Aaron Scarbrough, I didn't go there with the intention of majoring in art.
Yeah.
I went there undeclared, and then I figured out that art was the easiest way to graduate. When I was in college, I wasn't particularly, I wasn't a good student, I'll put it that way. I was a terrible student, and that includes with general studies, because, you know, if you get a bachelor's degree, you have to do geography and bullshit like that, and I just, kind of my whole, like, it's just my personality. Like, if I'm not into something, then my goal is to just figure out the easiest way to coast through. You know, I've been like that at every job in my life. Like, I'm just like, I go into a company and then I'm like, who do I need to become friends with? So that I can do as little as possible and no one will ask any questions. So, which is not a good recipe for, you know, employment or success. But when I'm into something, I'm fucking into it. I'm a radical, you know? At risk of being cringe, I have like really high-minded, like, fucking delusions about like why I paint or whatever, why I do comedy. And I know that on one level, I know that they're bullshit. Like, I know that I'm embellishing to like kind of justify my lifestyle or whatever. But I think a little bit of that is kind of okay, because it's like, no, you should be like passionate and like suffer for your art for a little bit, I think. Art is appealing to me, and I know that this is not a unique thing. I know other people feel this way. I'm so afraid of people thinking that like I'm a cornball or a hack or something. I know this isn't original, but the way I choose to think about it is that when you're painting, for example, you are able to kind of transcend your purpose in life. Like whenever things like, because I have problems with depression and like nihilism and like and shit like that, and I just art gives me like a meaning, you know. It's just like, or in comedy too, and even though it's like a corny meaning, like it's not, I'm not like we're the fucking modern philosopher or whatever. I'm not one of those guys, but it is something to latch onto. It's like, no, we do have the chance to like alleviate pain for people. Like, you know how it works. Like, making somebody laugh when they need it is like, it's the most rewarding thing in the world. And I feel the same. I don't know, maybe art for me is I'm a little bit more selfish about, because to me art, the reason why I make art is because I know that people are like supporting it, and they pay attention to the details and shit like that, and they zoom in and they, you know, they're like into these images, they're like interested, and they like want prints of them and stuff like that. So to me, it's extremely validating. It's just like, and I get more confident all the time that like, I should be more me. All right, so Sunday service is my weekly art class that I teach at the Rhino, and it's once a week. I teach a free drawing class with a horror movie as the theme every week. It's called Sunday Service. We call it a dark art class. And we talk about horror movies every Sunday. And we make drawings about the horror movies or homages to it, or people do all kinds of creative shit. I do collect tips when I'm there or whatever, and I hate that I do, and I hate asking for it. I hate money. I really do. I fucking hate money. Anyway, it sounds weird, but if you've seen pictures of it or you've been there, like, it's a fucking good experience. I love that shit. I love the critiques. It's my favorite.